You are about to do a mini flow to help with emotional health. We hold our emotions within our body, more specifically within our fascial matrix. As we live life, there's moments of imprinting of emotions where our body takes these emotions, holds on to them for us so we can move forward in life. As we start to work through the layers of fascia, of adhesions, of trauma, emotions, and our whole entire journey, new things can come up. We're going to work into these fascial areas of the chest and also the adductors or inner thigh. Thinking about opening yourself up as you're going into this really helps to tap in or dive deeper if you're ready. Let's begin first with the chest. Taking a seat on the floor. You can also do this in the chair with your hands behind the back of a chair. This is called the chest expansion. It's as if we're puffing our chest up, opening our heart. We're working the fascial tissue across the pecs, pec major, minor, that crosses over the sternum like an X. Starting by bringing your body weight back into your hands, fingertips are facing your tush, hands press forward, pause. Take a mindful focus into those muscle groups. Feel them contract. Maybe you feel one side more than the other. Try to even them up. And lifting your sternum up slowly. Keeping a light amount of resistance. You're not going very hard here. You're being tender with your tissues. Retract your shoulders back. Find a spot in the wall. Hold that focus. Breathe in. Expand your intercostals. Exhale. Feel the connection deeper into the hands. Relax everything, come back down. Hands press forward. Keep contracting the pecs. Sternum lifts up, shoulders retract back. Nice neutral cervical spine position. Inhale. Expand your intercostals. Exhale. Relax to come back down. Hands press forward. Feel your connection. Quieting your mind, quieting your breath. Sternum pulls through, heart opens. Shoulders retract, gazing up. Press all 10 fingertips into the floor. Inhale. Expansion, exhale. Mobility and movement. Inhale again here. And exhale. Relax to come back down. One more time. Find that connection. Hands driving forward. Sternum lifting, shoulders retracting, opening your heart, finding the connection of your feet. Integrate your whole body. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Soften to come out. Gently pressing through the floor. Use your fascia to activate through your transitions, making your way onto one knee. Let's bring your left knee up first. Feel a little cushion underneath your knee. This one we are going to be moving, and it feels good to have that little extra support here. So left knee and foot are up, and they're facing directly to the side. Double check your distance between your knee that's on the floor and your foot. You can change that as we do this. Begin first by pressing both legs together. Feel the contraction of the inner thigh and the bottom leg, and possibly your hamstring and glutes on the leg that's to the side. We're focusing on the adductor or inner thigh fascia. Keeping that active contraction in, this leg is going to generate movement by pulling you towards the side. Never letting the knee go past your toes. Scoot your toes out if that begins to pass over. From here, we're going to add a gentle bounce. Bouncing is okay as long as you're not at end range and you're not passive. You're contracting. So right here, I'm still squeezing in, but I'm pulsing. We're going to stay for a few more bounces. This helps to train the fascia to be more elastic and recoil. Remember, we want it to shorten and lengthen. Both are very important. Let's pause now here. Push down and away with your left foot to contract your quad. Naturally, you'll have energy going in opposite direction. This leg is going to press you back up, centered to where you began. We're going to do that 2 more times. We're moving slow and mindful, so we don't need to do a ton. Squeeze in, hamstring, butt, inner thigh. Keep it. Give this glute a little extra tug too, a little squeeze. Go to where you're still able to maintain contraction, but not too much. And gentle bounces. Find integration. Start to listen to anything that's coming up for you emotionally. For me, I have anxiety coming up right now, which I've experienced before, but not quite so intense. I feel it in my chest a lot here. Inhale into whatever you're feeling, and then soften the exhale. Press down through the foot, away in opposites. Quad contracts to come back up. Let's do it one more time. Squeeze in. Find it where you need it. Maybe you're up more in the pelvic floor area, or maybe you're concentrating a little bit closer to the inner thighs by the inside aspect of your knee. Feel the integration. Okay, here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push down and away. Find strength and power to come back to your center. Excellent. Taking this foot back down, going back into the chest expansion before we go to the other side. Noticing changes that are happening along the way. Fingertips are facing your tush, elbows bent, and you're letting your body weight sink into your hands. First, take your contraction of the chest muscles as if your hands are going to push forward towards your glutes, and start to lift your sternum up. Noticing if there's more space or freedom. Heart opens, shoulders retract. Inhale. Get into your diaphragm. Exhale. Push the air out. Relax to bring it back down. Hands press forward. Chest contracts. Keep that contraction as you slowly lift your sternum up. Retract your shoulders back. Breathing in. And exhale. Feel your fingertips dive into the floor. Make sure both shoulders are happy. Make adjustments if they aren't. Relax to come back down. We have one more. Hands press forward. Chest contracts. Sternum's going to pull through as I'm sliding on my mat. Find your connection. Open your heart. Inhale and exhale. Dive into space that you're searching for but haven't found. Exhale. Relax to bring it back down. I have a little bit of shaking, increasing, but that felt a little bit more secure and safe than it did the first time around. Roll your mat up. Bringing your left knee down, right leg is up. Okay, double checking your placement. Knee over your ankle, toes facing to the side. Notice if your hips want to turn, try to keep them somewhat squared. They can move a little bit, but you don't want it to fall into it. All right, we're squeezing in both legs. Hamstring, glute, inner thigh. Focusing on the adductors or inner thighs, contracting on the knee that's down as you gently come forward. Adjust your foot so that the knee is behind your toes. You're still squeezing in. We're going to pulse, keeping it safe, quiet, slow. You're inching through the fascial tissue on your inner thighs or your adductors. Not going too far, not pushing too hard, not contracting too much. Being aware, finding space, quieting your mind. 3 more. 3, 2, hold it here. Press down and away in opposites. Contract your quad to powerfully stretch. Push yourself back. To start again, squeeze in, inner thighs active. Sinking down, end pulses, bounces, elastic recoil. Quieting the mind. 3, 2, and 1. Push down and away. Powerfully coming back up. Reset, squeeze in, and float. And move. And bounce. This is the last one, taking your time. telling yourself how great you are, how safe you are, the power that you have deep within you. 3, 2, and 1. Push down and away, down and away. Good. Heel toe back to center to come back down. Taking a seat, however you feel most comfortable, sitting on the floor. Hands to your knees. Connect your hands to your knees. Feel the presence of your chest contracting as you integrate your upper body with your lower body. Feel the sensation on your knees of your hands touching the knees. Just a gentle lift of the sternum. Let the ribs lift. Let them disassociate with that neutral spine. And then soften the ribs back so that the ribs are going to hover over your pubic bone and pelvis. Hands are still lightly pressing into your knees. Take another inhale, expanding your ribs, your belly. Exhale, softening shoulders, softening arms, and rest. Beautiful work today. I hope you felt great within your body. If you felt emotions coming up and you're ready and waiting for that to happen, that's wonderful. If you're not quite there yet, that's okay. Come back to this video and execute these moves again. And each time you do, think deeply about what you're feeling and experiencing in your own body. Great job today.